Hey y'all, I got a question. Is it cheating if you're a reseller, you buy things, you go home, look them up, and then return them? I have never done that before, and I'm about to. Now this is a true return. I am returning this because it is missing some parts I wasn't aware of. I've never even returned anything to Goodwill, but this is so big and bulky, I just don't want to hold on to it or throw it in the trash. So I'm bringing it back here, let them deal with it. And then this is my first cheater pumpkin eater moment. This Warcraft thing, I checked comps, there's a million of them for sale between $10 and $15. I paid $10 for it. So I'm not gonna just sit on it. I am gonna go back in there with my receipt and they will give me a Goodwill card. See you inside. I walk in as they're wheeling out a new clothing cart, so I go directly to it and start looking through it. But as I'm looking through it, I see someone else head out with a cart full of shoes. So what do? I drop the clothes and go to the shoes. Yep, I had to put my camera down and dig in with both hands. I've got 3 or 4 pairs here I'm going to think about. I do decide that those are too dirty, even though I think they'd be good profit makers. I just didn't want to deal with cleaning them. Some Hokas, some sandals that I thought were cute and in really good shape, and some Adidas Boost. Decide to take a look through the rest of the shoes, but don't see anything nearly as fun as the shoes already in my cart. As I head toward the back, I am drawn to this bicycle drawing. It has incredible detail and is very eye-catching. I talk myself out of buying it and walk away, wondering if I made the right decision or not. I look at the shelves where I perused the other day. The UNESCO Growing Up Girls are all gone. The shelves are so empty, it's depressing. I do not see anything that interests me. And then I spot my guardian angel again. She comes into view and I just notice her. Look at that expression on her face, the crazy eyes and the broken arm. I feel about how she looks most of the time. I should just really get her and bring her home where she belongs. If she's there the next trip, I definitely will. These shelves are so sad. They've been empty for weeks. I'm so ready for them to refill them again. I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I just glance briefly through the kitchen appliances. That's the prettiest blue air fryer I've ever seen. I'm glad to see a whole stack of games and shelves full of plush. I've probably seen most of the plush before because I shopped here 36 hours before this shopping trip, but I'm sure there's some new fun finds. This bear catches my attention because of her tutu, and I quickly wonder why she is marked at $14.41 instead of $1. But at this point, I don't have my glasses on, and I can't read what it says anyway, so I put her back. I think it's ironic that when my kids were small, I would not buy them any plush from secondhand stores because I was afraid of lice or bugs getting in our house. And now I take plush into our house 2 or 3 times a week, and my kids give me a hard time about it. We haven't had any lice or bugs yet from them. That is a little Dakin. He was really cute, but he had a stain on his foot, so I put him back. Had a little Morrison Hotel button on him to add some character. When I put him back, I catch this little purple bear. It's an America We Go bear with a little baby outfit and an old crusty pacifier. But it's really cute, and I had to cut it short. And poof, the espresso maker and Warcraft item are no longer, and I have 2 new bags of goods. I paid an additional $10.27 to my returns, and I have 2 new bags of goods. I will show them to you later after my next thrift. At Goodwill number 2 for the day. Let's go inside this Goodwill. As soon as I walk in, I see my teenage daughter and her friends, and she's totally embarrassed to see me there with a camera filming. I was quite surprised to see her, so I had the camera turned the wrong way. So on to shopping. That elephant caught my attention. It was very heavy. It was obviously a hand-painted, probably done at home piece. The colors were just great though. These shelves have a bit more items on them than the last Goodwill, but they're not very packed either. I'm not really savvy on dishware, but I always look through just in case I spot anything interesting. I do find something that I think is kind of cute, and I lean down to check it out more. But once again, my glasses aren't on my head, and I have no idea what it says. Getting home and looking back at the footage, I see it was Pottery Barn, which I probably would have bought them there had I known they were Pottery Barn. But they were only worth about $20. On to the aisle of plush. Once again, I'm in a hurry because I have to leave to pick up my son. But I'm going to try to hurry and glance through this stuff. That was a Hallmark Interactive plush. I grabbed a few of them to check in my cart. That is a Fur Real Friend. I really thought he would be worth bringing home, but the comps there show probably not. Something new in the box. I check it out. It's not worth buying. I'm so glad to see these games stacked up. I do check out that Matchbox Rubik's Cube game here in a minute. And there it is. And it is not worth much at all. Reselling for $8. And as I'm digging in the plush, I uncover someone's pile of clothes. I'm assuming they may be an employee there at the Goodwill, and they've hidden the pile of clothes they want to purchase themselves. I'm not sure. I quickly go through the linens and purses before I leave, just to see if I miss anything that is just really standing out. Nothing too spectacular in the linen department today. I do see some cute pillows, and I grabbed myself a flying pig pillow. I love that there's a lot of miscellaneous stuff on the shelves to dig through, but I don't have time today. Not sure if I missed any treasures or not there. Back to the store toward the checkout. It is so easy to get distracted in these stores. I see something, I want to head to it, and I get off my track. But I'm a trucking now. I'm going to the front. take a glance at those purses. I'm also not very savvy in purses. I do look at the Cavou. I don't intend to buy it when I'm looking at it. I just am seeing if it's in good enough condition for myself. This was a nicely made, well-made purse. It was vintage in the 80s. And then behind the Cavou, I see this leather purse, and it is one of the softest leathers I've ever touched. It's like butter. It is so nice. And the tag is Fifth Avenue Handbags. Hey y'all, I'm finally home from my 2 thrift hauls today. Let's take a look and see what all I got. This is at the first one. And both of my trips were cut short because I had to run the kid around and pick up one of my kids and so forth. So I did all this in a really short amount of time. I think I showed this on the video earlier. America We Go Bear. It's kind of a purpley color. I don't know if you can see it in this light. Sapphire has seen better days, but it's cute, I think. Then I got another brass candle holder for myself, little brass tulip. And here's my splurge at that store. These Adidas were $14.41. These are the Adidas Boost. They are in awesome condition, and I wish they would fit me. I found my first pair of Hokas. I've been looking for Hokas because I know a lot of resellers pick them up. So I finally found my first pair. They're blue. They're pretty, I mean, not pretty worn, but they have definitely been worn. I still hope to get a little bit. They did not have these priced up, so these were $6. And this is something I buy every one I see of. And they sell usually within about 10 days. Overalls, I don't even look at the brand anymore. It's probably, Universal Threads, size 14. Oh, I meant to look these up before I bought them, but I did not. They are biking shorts from Canary, and I got them. They're very padded. I got them because they're in very good condition, and I have sold several biking shirts and cycling shoes, so I think I'll be able to sell these. I got a little tank top. It's by General Motors, which just cracked me up. 69 Camaro Super Speed Chevrolet, and the brand was GM official, size 2X. We're ready for round 2. Let's look at these pieces I got. This was the very last thing I saw as I better be careful. I got my daughter and her friends 2 vases that they needed, and they're all wrapped up in this. But this, I guess I won't get the whole thing out. But this is an Obermeyer ski suit. It's gray and it's in pristine condition. The only time I ever went skiing, I had an Obermeyer jacket, and it was in about 1995, and the jacket cost almost $400 then. So I'm assuming that it is a good brand. Got Uno Flash. I've heard it is a good sale. I'm hoping everything's in there. I got VTech Little Talking Scholar. This will be a better sale if it has these with it. I'm really hoping that the whole thing is there. I did not break into it at the store because it was very taped up. I will open it in a few minutes. I forgot to bring scissors out to my car. But I did pick up that purse. It is in great condition, and look at it. Yellow and navy blue. And it's just awesome. Fifth Avenue handbags, made in USA, in pristine condition. Hopefully somebody wants some blue and yellow leather purse. Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, old snapback. I think it's vintage. I'm not sure whether or not it is. It's pretty cool. My son may want to keep it. And I got myself a pillow of a flying pig. Oh, that's really bad. I'm sorry for these shadows. Next time I need to do it like this, huh? Yeah, that's much better. Learn my lesson, huh? There's a flying pig. He's pretty cool. When pigs fly. Okay, that about wraps it up for this thrift trip. Make those sales. Cha-ching. All right, thanks for coming along today. Y'all remember, I only have 2 subscribers, so be my lucky number 3. Come on. Lola, you want to say goodbye? Yeah. She said bye, y'all. Looks like this is all complete. I just broke into it. There are a bunch of cards over here. They've got extra cards in here. There they are, in there. It's even got the instructions. So this should be a pretty good trip.